Hello, my people. Greetings to you all from wherever you are going to watch this from. Today, I want to talk specifically about something which is very useful to us, something which can help us to avert some important things that can destroy us. Something which is very simple but mighty when in action. And what is that thing? I am talking about fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. That is what I'm talking about today. I want to go down the whole thing so that you understand it. And I will be as simple as possible so that you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. Yes, I said I will talk about fire extinguisher. Remember, where there is fire extinguisher, fire is involved. And remember also, there's no smoke without fire. Now, look at this. Fire extinguisher is termed to be a first aid firefighting equipment. You can see it. First aid firefighting equipment. It is very easy to handle, very light. You can move it around. And when we are talking about this fire extinguisher, it has parts. When you look at it, you see it, you see the screen, you see it. We have the safety pin, we have the nozzle, we have the handle, we have the pressurized gauge, we have the canister, we have the head. So, and moving on, you understand that this fire extinguisher is not just enough to have it at home, because we know it's very important to have it. But another thing is, do you know how to use it? Do you know how to use it? It's very important for you to know it. That is what the application of pass. We call it PASS, pass. Now, what is this pass? The first one is pull, which is P, A, M, S, squeeze, and S again, sweep. What are you pulling? You are pulling the head, the safety pin, and again, A, you are aiming direct to the base of the fire. And aside that, you are going to what? Squeeze the handle, the head. When you squeeze it, then it will go into it and do what? The pressure that the content. And you now sweep. Do as if you are sweeping. Then you will be able to what? Extinguish the fire. It's not just that. That is not the end. So, when you have your fire extinguisher, the next thing you talk about is knowing how to use it. The application is PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Then you now know the application of fire extinguisher. You can practice it. So now, remember, when you must have known how to apply it. Another thing you should be talking about is knowing how it is, when it is still functional. How do you know that this fire extinguisher is functional? That is another thing we talk about. And with that, you now know how essential the fire extinguisher is. Now look at your screen. You will see where you use the fire extinguisher to extinguish the fire. You can see it there. But another thing, that same functionality of the fire extinguisher, I'm going to talk about it. Look at your screen. You can see it. You can see fire extinguisher. You can see something that looks like a clock. That thing is called the pressurized gauge. The pressurized gauge, when you look at it, it has clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. So by the time you look at it again, inside that thing that resembles a clock, you see the green portion and you see a yellow pointer. For you to know that this fire extinguisher is still in order, is still functional, then you should be looking at that yellow pointer being inside the green portion. You can see it, you can see the yellow pointer, you can see the green part. So now, because it has anti-clockwise direction and clockwise direction, whenever this fire extinguisher, the yellow pointer of the fire extinguisher turns anti-clockwise direction, you see it there. Look at it, you can see it. It says recharge. What does it mean by recharge? This one is no longer what? Functional. It's either it has leakage, there's no gas again, or it has caked. So it can't function anymore. That is what is meant by recharge. But the other side of it, when it goes clockwise direction, it says overcharge. Overcharge does not mean that the fire extinguisher is no longer good. But it means what? That sometimes under unfavorable condition, it may explode. Explosion here is not the cylinder. The explosion here is the head. It can pull and even injure somebody. But it's functional. You can use it to fight fire. So next time you see your fire extinguisher, check that clock-like portion. You will see clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, recharge and overcharge, and the center, which is green, and the yellow pointer. Then you know the fire extinguisher is still in order. But remember one thing, always remember to what? Recharge and service your fire extinguishers. At least the official time duration is 6 months. Then you know you are safe. Always remember that your safety lies in your hands. Another person who will do it for you is you that will do it. And I will always count it all to say, fire kills, but you can prevent it. You can prevent it from what? Escalating. By what? Meeting that fire at the earliest stage, that incipient stage, and apply your fire extinguisher on it and it will go off. That will ease you a lot of stress. No damages, no property wastage, and in life as well. Then you'll be free from that heavy fire. Let us remember we say fire extinguisher is a first aid firefighting equipment. Wait for me next time. Continue to follow me. Please share this, share it.